here with an update to the Flatbed service truck. This is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 on Rockcrawl. I don't know how I missed this, but here it is anyways. This is by Mac Trucker 921. 14.73 megabytes to download. And yes, this was removed fairly quickly when it was first released, and now it has, shall I say, an extensive list of improvements and additions, and I'll try to quickly go through them. First of all, here, fixed the issue with crashing. Just some of the notable things. Fixed the braking issue in reverse, not connecting to some gooseneck trailers, fixed that. We'll look at that. Changed transmission gear ratios for diesel engine, and various visual updates. Also, additional additions. Added bed configurations, tire configurations, gooseneck hitch, reworked the stock gas engine sounds, added cab clearance lights, work lights, mirror configurations, fuel tank, made the fuel tank into a separate configuration, bush guard into a separate configuration, strobe lights, strobe light colors, and exhaust configurations. So let's have another look at it. We'll find it under vehicles and cars, and here it is, $35,000 as the base model, 645 horsepower, manual transmission, 120 liters, up to 74 miles per hour top speed, 1,000 liters of fuel. Now that's a fuel tank. It has a fuel tank on it. So let's talk about configurations. Bed configurations, flatbed only, just like so. Then we have a log fork, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then you have a hitch, a pin hitch with the log forks. We have the flatbed with gooseneck hitch. There it is. So you can see it's not there. Now it's there in the middle. Now you have a gooseneck hitch with a pin hitch at the back. Then we have a different style of gooseneck hitch, as you can see here, and again with a pin hitch. Then we have fuel tank with pin hitch, with gooseneck, with another gooseneck, and then we have the toolboxes, and then with rear hitch, pin hitch. So that's there's the gooseneck. I'm not sure that gooseneck would be very useful with the toolboxes on there, or that one. However, and then you have with the ladder rack, and then with the pin hitch. So lots and lots of bed configurations. This is the one I have to demonstrate. It has everything on there, but you can see all the different options there. We have the stock gas engine, or we can move it up to the 645 horsepower turbo diesel. Wheel brands: Continental, Lizard, Vertistine, Continental, Lizard. So those three. Start with Continental. We have lifted or standard. In Lizard, standard or lifted. And then Vertistine, we have the agro type tires, standard or lifted. Mirrors, we have the stock looking type mirrors or the West Coast mirrors. Bush guard, yes or no, or yes. We'll go with yes for now. LED strobe options. We have no. We have corner strobe. So that's on the bumpers. There you go. Or we have LED light bar up the top there. In just that, or with the strobes, red LED red bar, and then the strobes. So we go through all the different colors, blue, and then no. So you can have it in blue, red, or yellow. I chose blue for my demo vehicle. Exhaust standard, or we have the stacks. Colors, I think the colors, ooh, that is very chromy. Woo! Interior color, we have lots of choices there, even bright green if you so choose. Fuel tank color, again, all of these choices here for the fuel tank. Bumper color separately with the bush bar, and rim colors, of course. You can choose anything, even like a gold plated look, and a license plate. Right, all right, so I'm not going to go through every configuration with the gooseneck, but you can see if one gooseneck hitch is not working for you, there are a number of other options. What we're going to do here is start it up, get our help window on here. There we go. Let's look through our help window. Pretty much standard now. Fuel tank. So coming up to our regular standard fuel fill area, it's going to fill your truck, but not the tank on the back. I also tried it with one of these, the base game fuel tanks, and it would not fill the tank on the truck. It will fill the truck, but not the tank. I was able to fill the fuel tank, the supplementary fuel tank, from Buy Anything, the 82 Studios. And there we go, 1,000 liters there. So that worked. I am able to fill the standard base game fuel tank from this truck, but not the other way around. Now, if we hop into this and drive over here, we should be able to, well, refuel. Oh, this one is showing a fuel tank as well. That's odd. And refill stock gas 282. So we're getting the refuel, and there we go. So we can actually fill. That's funny. So even though it's not showing a fuel tank, we still have a fuel tank. And will it let us unload? No. So that's a little bit odd. Now we have a fuel tank full of fuel on this truck that's not showing a fuel tank, but we can't unload it into a tank. Let's see if we can. Oh, so it's on there for good now. Right, so a little bit of a glitch with the fuel tank, it's looking like, because we can't fuel that. Right, so could be a little. Yeah, right, so that's just a little issue I found with the fuel tank. As for drivability, as you can see, the lights, we'll turn those off. Good lighting there. Let's see. Yes, we have brights now. There is a bunch of things. You can look up the update on the mod hub. There we go, 74 miles per hour, and oh, it is a bit tippy. Now let's see, reverse. It said it's stopping power in reverse, so we're only going 8 miles per hour in reverse. Okay, so that means I think that might be how it got fixed. You're not actually going that much faster in reverse. Suspension is okay. Right. Don't know what else to say. We kind of looked at all the options. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I really found that I could gripe about the first time. And aside from the fuel tank kind of working, kind of not working this time, hitches. So we got a pin hitch on the back. Let's just try the hitches out for a second here. And see if this pin hitch will actually be a multi-hitch or strictly pin hitch, and you'll have to change it from a pin to a ball hitch if you want. So pin hitch, yes, of course, because it is specified as a pin hitch. Will the ball hitch hook up to it? Whoops. Yeah, so it is a multi-hitch, just a different style of looking a hitch. So actually at this point, I am going to try out a couple of gooseneck hitches. So I'm going to set that up and we'll be right back. So here we go. We got the two styles of gooseneck hitches. We got the raised and the standard truck style gooseneck hitch, which was original, I do believe, to the original mod. And we have a couple of gooseneck. Well, we have the base game gooseneck trailer for animal transport, and we have a low loader, which is basically is really a connection for a gooseneck. Now let's try this one first. Now this, we're going to back up to the animal trailer one, and as you can see, it hooks up there very nicely, no problems whatsoever. Now if we go ahead and try it on the low loader, an interesting thing happens. It actually will connect, however, as you can see, it is not level, and you can't do anything about it. So not recommended for semi-truck type trailers. Now, to remedy that, I do believe that is why this was added. In my opinion, I don't know that is why, but if we go and try it on the animal trailer, you will find that it does not hook up, or doesn't recognize that attachment. However, if we go over to the flat deck trailer, it does recognize it, and it is much much leveler. And of course, if you go with the raised, choose the raised suspension, that'll probably bump it up to the height where it's supposed to be, and you should be able to use this to tow around at least a flat deck trailer, and be useful that way. Now, of course, this is just a quick test and review of the update. There probably is the gooseneck trailer inside here with the toolbox on there. I'm not sure if that's recommended for reasons that you can see here as possible conflict, or even the fuel. I do believe there is a notation. Yeah, I think I seen there was a notation on the note: to connect smaller gooseneck trailers such as the in-game horse trailer, the truck must be configured with the low gooseneck ball and without the additional toolboxes. There you go. So, as I said, the toolboxes would interfere with the attachments, with many attachments. So I'm not sure why there's a gooseneck option with the toolboxes, but anyways, there is. And that is kind of like a short and sweet look at the update to the flatbed service truck by Mac Trucker 921. Works pretty good as far as I can tell. 14.73 megabytes to download. Just a kind of a glitch, or interesting issue with the diesel tank, but still usable. Thank you all for watching. I'm Lily Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.